Guys, welcome to another vibrations here on the one and only Mystelics Reacts channel, Saturday edition. Guys, I definitely have to drop that vibration. So, without further ado, guys, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification. Let me fix my alright. Guys, I did try to think I think I need to clip my camera screen, man. Okay, good. We good to go now. Guys, we're back with the vibrations. Definitely. There's something rather interesting that took place, guys. But before I get to that, round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who've tuned into yet another Mystelics reaction channel right there, guys. This apparently took place in, of course, the Taru area. And it's rather interesting. There's some sort of freak accident that took place right there, guys. As you can pretty much tell right there, this vehicle right there is coming through. He's coming through like a choo-choo train, man. Oops. He took out the pole, man. You saw his bowling he was playing with his car. And then boom, landed there straight. Yes, brothers and sisters, so what the audience do, they hear a noise coming out, you know, you have to come outside. Sometimes when you hear a big explosion, you run away, but no. When you hear these kind of things, you run to the thing where it actually happened. Of course, people definitely tried to assist, and of course, this individual saw what was happening. He decided he running, go, and he going to run back, I guess, to call 911. But I do think it had 911 in Dominica, or 999 maybe, or the, whatever the emergency hotline is. What is the emergency hotline for it, guys? If you dial 911, would you get Dominica or would you get America emergency? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. I've never done it before. But yeah, guys, so apparently more individuals came out. They saw something, they heard something, and they see what they heard. And therefore, people are coming to the rescue right there. This is another look at the situation. Let me make this thing a bit bigger for you guys to see. And of course, this is more people. The police is there. And of course, this is the vehicle right there. Ended up in this kind. Guys, you have to be careful in this place. You have to be very careful, brothers and sisters. Oh boy. I think in the next video, I think they were doing something there. Let me see. Yeah, I think so. Let me make this thing a bit bigger for you guys to see. Some of you will say, watching my eyes are cataract, man. Cataract. Yes, brothers and sisters. For something that happened yesterday, guys. This is the vehicle right there. Seems like that might be a rental vehicle. It looks like a TF vehicle right there. And of course, people were trying to assist him right there. He's alive and well, no doubt about it. But quite unfortunately, this is what took place right there. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery in this situation. But guys, as you pretty much tell from the video right there, he seemed to have had some spear, and you pretty much tell from the turn, whoop, a little irks, he go in that irks, you know, he go in the dirt, no dirt, no grip, like the tarmac there, it had no grip, and the grip just loose, man. He go and loose dirt, and that was it, man. Turn over and switch. Anyways, guys, hopefully he does have a full recovery right there and then. Anyways, guys, we have something rather interesting taking place. The hurricane names for 2022 hurricane season, and it's rather interesting, guys. They have a number of things right there. You see this part, this is Atlantic tropical and subtropical storm names for 2022, and then you have the eastern northern Pacific tropical storm names. By the way, guys, I heard that the northern or North Pacific tropical storms are far worse than the our side of things. They are far worse, I heard. And there are some places where things reach up to 300 miles per hour, 300 kilometers, or I think, I can't remember, 200 and something kilometers per hour. Of course, you know the Pacific sea is very rough, man. And that can be sukuya, brothers and sisters. But there's something rather interesting about that hurricane names for the Atlantic tropical area, guys. We heard that Gaston has made it to the list. Gaston has definitely made it to the list. Talking about Gaston right here, you can see a number of names right there. You guys can put that in your thing. Or I see Lisa there, I see Martin. These are the people I know. I know Tommy. What? I know Rena. I know Arena. I know Owen. I know Alex, Bonnie, Colin. I know Colin. I know I know a few. Wait a while. I know Jose. If it's that Jose, I don't know Idalia. Who is that person? First time I hear a name like that. Idalia or Idalia. And not the person Bope. Anyways, guys, it's rather interesting. But talking about Gaston right there, guys, Gaston is in the news once again. He's always in the news usually. But right there, guys, Gaston, the Prime Minister of Antigua, says members of cabinet have made a request for higher pay. Wicked. Kind of reminds me of Dominica right there, guys. when they constantly keep increasing their salaries while the people them suffer. You see, this is one of the reasons why I always tell people, why are the government seeming to do things for themselves? Just like the house that they're trying to build in Portsmouth, or it's alleged to be the proposed housing that they're trying to build in Portsmouth right there, guys. The house is not for the people. You think the people need to have a nice house? No, that apparently not for the people. Look, we're seeing there that they're trying to increase their salaries now. Trying to increase their salaries, or you have a high salary already and you're still trying to increase your salary. Well, apparently the people are not happy about that at all in this regard. And of course some letters have been written. A letter disgusted with PM Brown's comment on request for higher pay. I don't think the people them wanted higher pay, but if the people can get higher pay, the cabinet ministers can get higher pay, of course they'll want it. Of course, you think they'll refuse it? No, of course not. So of course is the Prime Minister Brown initiated it, but the people are not happy about this right there. Anyways, there's just gonna be a snippet of it. If you want me to send the article for you guys, make sure I'll try it. Hopefully I can put the article. I should be able to put the articles in my thing below so you can read it for yourself. But this person is writing, I am writing this letter to express my absolute disgust on your recent article about the PM saying members of his cabinet have made a request for higher pay. What have you guys done to deserve some sort of higher pay? Just like we hear in the Prime Minister in Dominica talking about he have to setting up a nice house for him to. You have it. What? Let me leave that alone. You can't make this nonsense up. The person is saying. Well, the question, the person, you can't make this nonsense up. Someone please tell me this is a joke. Is this government and cabinet really serious, man? What work are these? I just said that a while ago. What work are these useless ministers doing to request a higher pay, people? Mr. PM, we all know you are trying to take our minds off the 20K. I saw this article right there. The Prime Minister apparently is receiving 20K US dollars a month for renting his property to some individual, to this Victor Singh person, Victor Sai, Victor C, whatever is it. But I am still going to address you head on for a leader of this country to have the audacity, the unmitigated fiery gall, man, to come and say these kind of things there, right there. Anyways, where was I? The audacity to even mention about his cabinet members want an increase, especially in this present situation, in this pandemic, all you calling it. In this pandemic, all you calling it, all you want to give us all yourself raise. Well, you too wicked, Mr. Gaston, Prime Minister, man. Anyways, you collecting 20K a month rental fee, yet you still, it's like you don't satisfy. You want more money, they want more money, they're looking to increase people's salary, but they want more money. You collecting 20K, you have to receive, put the US, you have to put the US a month rental fee, yet still, you still collecting your government salary and want to tell people you and your members want an increase in pay, more specifically, in these times, like I stated before, apparently people don't seem like the pandemic doesn't do nothing for the economy, man. Look at the conflict of interest. An investor is renting a house from the PM, whereas he could rent a house for someone else and potential get special perks and treatment from the PM. Renting the house, some investor comes in, renting the house, and of course getting special treatment from the PM right there. He needs to stop his dirty ways, but he asking for more money? Really? At the start of this year, Social Security Board announced that they are going to take more money out of the working people, or the working people's pockets, who are already struggling in these times, and yet still with this increased Social Security, it is still a struggle to pay the pensioners what they are due and on time. The unmitigated goal, man. To me, the audacity doesn't ring the proper bell I want to say there. But in the words, he said the audacity. The hardworking civil servants in this country are overworked and underpaid. Pay increase for everyone has been frozen for years. Teachers and other civil servants are due an upgrade to their salaries, and the money cannot be found to pay what is due to them for years. Not 1 year, not months, you know. It's not like they give the extra month they put in Dominica. They still even put it in last year for them to give the civil servants in Dominica. But anyways, that apparently is happening in Antigua. For many years, civil servants have worked above and beyond, especially the whole situation with the nurses and the doctors who are being the frontline workers and stuff. They have not received the recognition from their PS or supervisor. Neither the politicians will take the credit publicly for the work civil servants do behind the scenes to make the system work. Yet still you can't find money for happy ministers. It's not to say they're struggling with the money. If only getting $10,000 a month, why are you trying to get $15,000 a month? Furthermore, is the country that taking care of you with the taxes, so you're getting your salary. Sometimes you don't even have to touch your salary. When you're flying out, you think it's your salary using. When people have to fly it and all kind of things, they have to use their salaries. Yet still you're trying to increase your salary on the minimum among the boy. I tell you, boy, government, all you wicked we boy, all you wicked we boy. Hey, yes sir. Up to now, Jolly Beach. I have to skip and up to now, Jolly Beach. Workers cannot get their severance. Well, I'm to Liat. Look Liat down there. Liat workers, they should just take whatever scrap they're offering them and be happy, whilst the same politicians want to make their pockets fatter on the backs of the people of this country. I mean, come on. Or you don't even pay the Liat workers yet, or even Jolly workers don't get their severance. Liat people only telling Liat to get what, and only trying to increase all his salary. So when I ask him the question, like I asked the other day there, who do people put in position? They put people in positions to help themselves or to help the people? Because apparently this has nothing to do with the people. Nothing, absolutely nothing at all to do with the people at all. Yet still only Antigua trying to get more pay for all yourself. Huh? I mean, nothing wrong with wanting more pay, don't get me wrong, but you should at least put the people first before you get paid. Elevate the people before you can elevate yourself. If there's more money to give, then sure. But you're trying to elevate yourself on a constant basis. Look what happened in Dominica. I think they increased Dominica's government officials increased their salaries 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times. And they give a $10, $20 bonus for the year, not even a month. For the year, $10 to $20. I think, if I remember correctly in the article I was reading on DNO, $10 to $20. DNO, one of the other articles, media articles are there. $10 to $20 per annum, and then they decided to give the additional a month salary, which they didn't get last year. They only got half. I think the police people got their full month, and that is what people. And then all you try and the nurses in this country who have been overworked, mentally and physically drained since the pandemic started, as the cabinet for an increase, which is more than duly deserved to them, was told no by this government. I hope one day the nurses will take action to get what they want. All the nurses have to do is just stop work, you know. All the teachers them just have to do is stop work. All the public servants just have to do is stop work, because they're increasing their salaries and they expect all you to continue working. You stop work for a month, the whole place crashing. Whole place will crash. I don't think the people understand the power that they have. Look, the boy coming and he getting 20k US a month, and he wants an increase in his salary. He's talking about the government ministers. They ask as if it's there, but we all know it's you that put it there. And then of course the government ministers. We want, not saying that they didn't probably ask for something, but are you already getting the high? Or use the highest paid set of people in terms of salaries, and all you still want more? That's greed. They didn't put all you there for you increase all your salaries. Matter of fact, I think all you the government officials should get the least amount of salaries, and then they should get some compensation for the things that they do. If the people were getting paid and they realized the government officials were not getting as higher salary, and the only way they could get a higher salary is if they do things for the people that then bringing in more money into the country. Therefore, the people will elevate and the government officials will elevate. That is the best way I think things will be getting done. If the government was the least unpaid people, and the only basis of elevating their salaries was based on the things that they were able to do for the people, things will go crazy in the place. Boy, tell you, boy. As if I seem like Mr. Forget about Liat. I just seen the Liat thing again right there. Liat workers. I remember the whole fiasco. I tell you, boy. I tell you. You cannot make this stuff up, man. This is real. This is real. This is reality right there. And this boy wants to increase their pay. The nurses and doctors who have been on the front line fighting this whole pandemic situation. And you don't want, you tell them no. They want to increase, a little increase, you could give them $100, $200 maybe. You tell them no, look it, no. Deserved to them was told no by this government. Yet still they want to increase their salaries. I hope one day, I tell you, that's all you have to do. This government still owes back pay, pension and severance, and they're talking about increase. Ah, Lord help us. This is bias and unfair, especially in these times. Just like Dominica decided the best time for them to try to build international airport is now. Don't get me wrong, we need international airport. Yes, true. But in a pandemic when not much people are traveling, I don't know if you're trying to beat the curve before the things start opening up, so you can think maybe if it's that would make sense. But in basis of the very understanding that you are doing things in a time that the money not flowing as they should, and you just want to do, now this guy is trying to increase their salaries in a pandemic. Just like the Boris minister guy telling people not to go parties and thing, and they catch him in two parties. One in 2020 and one in 2021. I think it's in February 2021 or March 2021. One of them, you telling people not to go parties, but you go in party. Things are happening hard for people, you know, increasing, especially the nurses who are on the front line, and you telling them no, and then you trying to increase your salary for what you do. Yeah. Boy, tell you boy. What happened to the poor people in this country? Goods and services gone up, everything going up apparently. But they're trying to increase their salaries. And it's the people that are taking care of them, you know. When they're driving the vehicle up and down, it's not their salary, gas, not their salary they're taking to go and pay gas to put in vehicle, you know. When their tire going down, it's not their salary they're taking to put in brand new tire on government vehicle. It's the taxpayers' money they're taking to put tires on government vehicles and this kind of things there. So most likely, all you've been tossing all the salaries and all you still want to increase all you pay for what? That is greedy. Yes, Safara. Imagine up to this day, public servants over 3 years have been waiting for an increase, and up to now, nothing has been for. And guys, when I read that day, that is for Antigua, 3 years. Dominicans have been waiting how long? Dominicans wait how long? And what they get, $10 to $20 increase. Hey, $10 to $20 increase for the year, not a month, you know, for the year. And then an additional month. It's just sad. And the reason why Antigua and Dominica can relate, because they're in the same boat. These cabinet members isn't doing a damn thing. So why should they get an increase while the citizens suffer the high cost of living exactly with the same salary? Apparently, they don't seem to understand what inflation is. And inflation is a heck of a thing when people don't understand inflation, you know. Because some people, and I explain that time and time over time again, even if they're giving you 2% in the bank, doesn't mean you get in 2%, you know. Price is increasing all over, so by the time you get 2% at the end of the year, is the same money you're getting or even less. Because if you have $1,000, let's say you have $1,000 in the bank, 2% give you $20. You get $1,020 at the end of the year. Let's say things were costing $1,000 at the start of the year. At the end of the year, you think it's gonna cost $1,000? No, they might end up costing $1,025 per year. So you end up making a decrease, even though your bank account increased based off inflation. Guys, you have to understand how inflation works. I know when I was working Ross was giving us 3% increase per year. 3% increase per year, plus they're giving us additional. Sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get 3% on our thing, or 5%. I think I remember 5% on the increase for the year on your salary. So they will increase your stuff for you. But guys, you guys can read this whole thing. All these useless politicians out of office. What is it there? This is all self-enrichment scheme before and in front of the people's eyes, making the people seem as if they're doing so much. They don't do nothing. They're building for themselves in Dominica. And they're making you seem like, oh, nice building coming up with development. But the people are getting nothing from it at all. Anyways, we need change in this country. We need change in Dominica too. We need change in Antigua, definitely. The election coming out. Well, you better take Mr. out of there. Alright then. And the people need to wake up and smell the coffee. 1,000 wrap up in a red t-shirt. And that is one of the things they tend to do. They're giving them shirt and umbrella. They giving one shirt and umbrella for them to put on their body. So just in case you can't buy a shirt, at least they give you a free red shirt and umbrella. When it's raining, you have umbrella. And that's what people are happy about. Not to say is that exactly that they're happy about, but Marcus, if that is what people are constantly doing and they're voting the same people over, forgetting absolutely nothing. A little chump change here and there when you can make thousands of dollars, you're getting a few $100. I tell you, sometimes nothing. You're getting cement. I see the lady, she says she waiting for cement in Grand Bay for 3 years. You mean you can afford one cement for 3 years and you still voting back with him? Boy, are you dead in that place there, boy? Anyways, guys, like I said before, I put this article in thing for you guys to read. Shame on all these ministers, man. Especially Gaston Brown. All this seem to be good for is to sit down there in an office and do nothing while screwing. I think that's got to say something. Screwing up the entire country and its economy. Remember, Mr. PM and your cabinet members. God not sleep tal, father. You all better repent and change all your dirty, selfish ways and evil ways. Wicked, nasty, dirty, smelling, foul cage ways, man. Before it's too late. But it's late already. Is the people of Antigua need to stand up? Apparently, people of Dominica are sleeping. Sleeping. So all you have to try all your best, man. Anyways, guys, like I said before, I'll post this article. What are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. This is what I conclude for this year Saturday edition on the reaction right there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get more videos as it didn't come through right there and then. I don't know about these advertisers right there, guys. We don't know none of them things there. Fire on the adverts. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. I would appreciate that right there and then. Boom, bam.